We are Pearl Radio.
Hello, Librata.
Hello, boy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to Pearl Radio.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And Pearl Digital would like to just ask you a few questions about you. Even first of all, we would like to get to know you better. Who is Librata?
Okay, Librata is a born-again Christian. I think that's very important.
Very.
Librata is a wife, and Librata is a mother of 4, and Librata is a business success coach.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that because that's what we are going to talk about.
Thank you.
Why did you choose that line? I like the fact that you're a Christian and you chose being a business coach. So why that line?
Now, it's interesting. It's because of my experience. I got into business for the first time by mistake. I got into business without much preparation. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of losses. And because of my personal experience, I realized that there were many other people who were suffering like me. I tried to get help, but I could not get much help. And so I got to start finding out what I could be able to do to help myself. And so in doing that, I was able to come across one business coach who was able to help me. And so I realized that I had the ability to be able to also help other people. Yes.
I like that. And the fact that, Librata, you're a Christian.
Yes.
And most of the time when businesses doesn't go as required, as Christians, we are always prompted to pray. But do you feel that is, of course, prayer is number one,
Yes.
but there are also probably some things that we need to do for a business to be successful. Maybe you can address that.
Yes, I know that has always been the fallacy as Christians. We always see the devil in many things. And so if our business is not doing well, the first thing is to pray about it. Prayer, whereas prayer is good, but what about our personal attributes? What kind of person are we? Are we disciplined? Are we doing the right business in the first place? Are we doing what is passionate? Are we even doing the business that people really want? Sometimes you're even selling something that no one really wants. And sometimes you're even doing a business that is not well suited for us. Because each one of us, our temperaments, our orientation, our background, our education, all this contribute towards what kind of person we are. And that will determine also what kind of business we successfully can be able to undertake. So it's not just about, not also just our personal attributes, but also why are we in business? What is the driving force? Is it just the money? Or is it that we have a passion? Or is it that we have a solution to offer? Is it that we have a destiny to fulfill? You know, sometimes the reason why God has allowed us to get into business is because He has ordained that we have the bread of other people. Yeah.
All right. So what I'm getting is for you to begin a business, it is a solution,
Yes.
solution based.
Yes,
Maybe
solution
you can
offer.
talk about that.
You know, there are many solutions that you can be able to offer.
Yeah.
And if we are to do successful business, then we must be able to understand what do the people need. And that is very critical usually. What do people need? Because sometimes you could be giving a solution that people don't even need. So it is important for us to understand the gaps in terms of the needs of the people and then be able to fill those gaps by offering the right solutions.
All right.
Yes.
I like that. And in the middle of, probably thinking about the idea, what solution am I going to offer? And maybe someone might have started it, but then on the way you get roadblocks, mental roadblocks and stuff, and you get, sometimes self-doubt and all that. How do you advise such kind of a person when they get to such a situation?
Now, and that's the time now when you need a business coach.
Yes.
Now, do you know something, Wamboi? That the voice you listen to and believe most is your own voice.
Wow.
Now, what a business success coach or what a business coach would basically do is to be able to help you come up with a solution as opposed to giving you the solution. So when the business coach helps you address what the inadequacy is or what the shortfall is or what the roadblock is, then they help you by asking you the right questions. And then as you answer those questions, you are able to remove the roadblock by yourself. And in so doing, you are able to understand and believe your own self.
Wow.
So that's what I mean when I say that you believe your own voice. Because sometimes people can tell you, this is the solution, this is the
Yeah.
solution. And many times the solutions people are giving you, you will not be able to believe them.
Yeah.
But what a coach does, they help you understand and dig out the solution by yourself. And because you have done it yourself, it is easy for you to follow that solution because it's easy for you to believe your own voice.
I'm going to ask you just the last one because I'm sure we can talk about this over and over. I hope we'll have another time to
Yes.
get to listen to your wisdom. But I know market is changing each and every day. Market is changing. I mean, nowadays you can ask AI to just tell me, give me an idea of 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And how do you ensure that you're keeping up to date with the trends to ensure that the advice you give to this business person is actually up to date?
Now, the interesting thing about business, everybody has their own market. And for you to be able to succeed in business, you must understand your market. It's true there's AI and there are many other forms of marketing, but what is your market? Because your market will be susceptible to specific ideas, they'll be susceptible to specific way of doing things. So you must be able to understand your market. What does your market need? And you in business, you don't sell to everybody. Yeah, it's true there's a group of people that probably are changing in a particular way, but you must be able to study your market and be able to understand how are they changing. Are they the group that is easy to change, or are they a group that is slow to change? And if they are changing, at what pace? And I'll give you a very good example. There is a way you market to. If your market, for instance, is a 50-year-old, and your market is a 20-year-old, the way you market to these people is very different. It's true AI, a 20-year-old may easily accept AI, but for a 50-year-old, it will take you a little bit of more time for them to understand. So it depends on many things. So your product, what is your market for your product? So once you are able to identify your product and identify who your market is, then you can be able to study your market, understand the characteristics of your market, and then be able to market to them appropriately.
Beautiful advice right there. Maybe you can tell us one quote that really inspires you as a business coach.
And it's my own business quote.
Ooh,
It says,
I like that.
clarity for profit. If you are not clear about why you are doing business, if you are not clear about what you are selling, if you are not clear about who you are selling to, if you are not clear about what your expected benefits are expected to be, then it's very difficult for you to be able to make profit. And here when I talk about profit, it's not just profit in terms of money, but profit in terms of who you are becoming, profit in terms of the impact that you're having on society.
Wow.
So clarity for profit.
For profit. All right, we leave it at there so that we can be able to even brainstorm that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We are so delighted to have you and even, get some wisdom from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.